Welcome back. You're watching Good Things Delmarva. I'm Ashley James. Well, it's a way for women, both survivors and those battling breast cancer, to show their beauty. Here to tell us more about pink ribbon pinups is Brandy Mellinger and Laura Powell. Thank you two so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Well, I have to tell you, I love this idea. So who wants to go and, talk about what you're doing a little bit with the pink ribbon pinups?
The Pink Ribbon Pinups itself is a group that I started. It's a fundraising group. I was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 26, and I kind of look at it as I sprained my ankle, went through the therapy, now I'm back on my feet, and I don't worry about it anymore. So I never did a support groups, I never did anything like that. I honestly can't stand the thought of pink ribbon anything. And after a few of my friends were diagnosed and had their cancer come back several times, and I even lost a local woman who was in the group that we raised money with. After she passed away, I kind of decided, I maybe need to do something. So I wanted to start an unconventional group that still, fought for the cause but had fun doing it. It was a, younger group.
Right. So there is a calendar, right? Tell me about this calendar.
The calendar, I love pinup. I love it. I love the photography, everything. And a woman that I shoot with occasionally who is just phenomenal in New Jersey, I had gone to her with the idea of maybe shooting, a survivor calendar and just giving girls the chance who had gone through it to just feel beautiful, just the makeup and the hair and everything. And I thought I was going to have to sell her on the idea, and she point blank said, well, you have a photographer. So that was that. And now we're just looking for women who are going through cancer or who have gone through it to be part of this calendar and just, dress up for a day.
And this hasn't been done before. This would be the first year coming up in 2013, right? Mm-hmm. So that's very exciting. Do you have a lot of women who are interested in this?
Well, we've had quite a few come in. Our demographic is basically up to 4 years old. So sometimes people are like, oh, I just missed it by a couple of years or whatnot. But we just want to get the word out. That way everybody that wants to try and be a part of it can be a part of it in one way or another, whether they're sending in their application or we talked about different things of trying to do other things for people that didn't get in the calendar.
Gotcha. Now, how did you get involved in this project?
Well, I've known Brandy for years, and my family, breast cancer runs in my family. When I was 31, I had to have a prophylactic mastectomy, and I'm BRCA positive, so I have to have all the testing done, basically, that somebody who had breast cancer and basically had the same procedures and everything done as somebody with breast cancer. Wow. My sister was diagnosed when she was 29. So it's very, very important to me as well. And I've known Brandy and watched Brandy go through it, so kind of jumped on board with her mission.
Well, that's great that you seem to cater to a little bit of a younger group. Have you had a lot of great feedback from that?
It's been incredible. I think it actually, starting a group like this is something that I've had in the back of my mind for a really long time. I just have never done it. And like I said, I don't do the support groups, I don't do anything like that. And after I had lost a friend of mine, I called all of my girlfriends over and I said, you know what, here's what I'm thinking about, and I just kind of let it all out. And I said, I want to start this group, I want to do this, I want to raise money. And they were all talking over each other. I'm so glad that you did this, and oh, we were waiting for you to do it, and that sort of thing. And so it took me a while to actually put my story together. I had it on my desktop, and I would work on it for a while, then I'd forget about it, then I'd work on it for a while, then I'd forget about it. I started a Facebook page, and I didn't even get the story uploaded to the page, but it had, gone into the feed, and I got all these different likes. My cell phone started going off. People wanted to know, what's the Pink Ribbon Pinups? What's it all about? Before it even started, and just since then, it's just been phenomenal. Models and that I look up to, photographers who I just, adore, are contacting me, and it's been great.
So this is really expanding outside of just the local area.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and that's what I want to do. I obviously have to start small, and my friends, there is no pink ribbon pinups. It's all basically my friends at this point, and they've just been phenomenal, helping me out everywhere I need it. But eventually, I do want to go farther because we're trying to raise money to help young people who need it, but I can't find those people unless we spread the word.
Right. Now, how will you narrow it down to just 12 people for this calendar?
I'm going to work with a photographer with that. I thought I thought that it would be harder, but the stories that I'm getting are incredible. You know, I thought that I went through a lot. Just some of the stories that I'm getting, I can't imagine how strong these girls are.
Right.
And so I don't really think it's going to be that hard. You know,
Right.
You're in it.
Well, this is an amazing group, and if you want more information, they can find you on Facebook or online.
We're on Facebook, Pink Ribbon Pinups. We also have a website, pinkribbonpinups.org.
Great. Well, thank you two so much for being here.
Thank you.
And remember to catch Good Things Delmarva every Sunday. I'm Ashley James, and I'll see you next week.